Afternoon or good morning. Greetings, everyone. This is Rio coming back to you once again from season 10 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. As you know me for talking about the show. And a lot of you have been asking me about my videos. I've been trying to weigh it out and see what's going to happen. I've been working a lot. I've been trying to battle a cold, but I'm better. And I literally just got finished seeing the second episode of season 10. So let's get straight into it. So season 10 begins with Candy and her pettiness. This is honestly the year that Kenya is not Kenya, Candy. Well, Kenya, Candy, they're both the same people. Candy is going to be petty no matter what. You know, everything is Portia's fault. The sun could be out. It's Portia's fault. Candy could get a divorce from Todd. It will still be her fault. Carmen could actually suck Todd's dick. It'll be Portia's fault. Kenya could actually walk in and see her husband being a power bottom. It'll still be Portia's fault. So everything is Portia's fault. But needless to say, I am not supporting the I blame Portia for everything, just like I didn't support the I blame Nene for everything. It's all bullshit. At the end of the motherfucking day, Lesbian Gate was brought on by three people: Candy, Portia, and Phaedra. Candy is not innocent. Candy is not a victim. She was to blame. All the shit that you accuse Portia of doing with women, you were doing the exact same things with women. You were just being a little bit more discreet about it. And you got caught with your pants down, and the person told Phaedra, and Phaedra eventually told Portia, and it blew into a whole mess of bullshit. However, you did not lose anything. You were building a restaurant. You were getting back with Escape. What the fuck did you lose? I'm waiting. What the fuck did Candy lose? She didn't lose her reputation. Her fans still stuck by her. So all this is pettiness at the end of the day. All this pettiness that you're putting in, you could use that exact same pettiness to move on and rebuild your friendship with Portia. Because your friendship can be saved. That will make you fly above the bullshit versus the pettiness that you're doing right now. I could at least have some respect for you, Candy. Right now, I'm not feeling you. I rather dislike you. Actually, you're putting yourself on the list, the hateful housewife list. And when you get on that list, King is already on that list. And when you get on that list, we don't want to see you succeed. We don't want to hear anything from you. People actually want to seek harm to you, or people actually want to kill you. I'm trying to help you. You claim to fly above the drama. Well, fly above the drama. Second of all, leave Carmen out of this. And maybe I'm just wrong, and this is my message to Carmen. You is not kind. You is not smart. You is not important. You is the help. Deal with it, ho. If you want to be on a reality TV, go to Mona Scott Young. I'm pretty sure that there's a script and a scene for you and Mona and Miss Don Juan. Yes, I called her Miss Don Juan. Because the bottom line is this. Miss Don Juan and Miss Carmen are the real lazy bottoms of Atlanta. They got nothing going on for Candy right now. This is their only easy access to make a quick buck by Candy being petty on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I'm not falling for that bullshit saying that no one's going to take me for my coins. I'm bigger. I'm stronger. Hey. At the end of the day, let's not forget, without the Real Housewives of Atlanta, without Candy literally holding her peach, she has no empire. She only has without Housewives of Atlanta, all she had was her song credits of writing for NSYNC and all the artists in the past that are no longer relevant or famous now. That's all she has. She wouldn't even thought about a sex toy line had she not been on the show. So the only way, so for Candy's situation, okay, I'm gonna stay on the show, but I'm just gonna be petty as hell, and I'm gonna be bitter about Lesbian Gate. And at the end of the day, move the fuck on. Seriously, move the fuck on. And keep your damn crew out of the show. We don't want to see their trifling lazy bottom asses. Please put them hoes to work. Make them go out and give you some more opportunities, since you claim to be a businesswoman and all this bullshit that you're preaching. Give me something new about you. All I see is pettiness and bitterness. You brought this on yourself at the end of the day. And I would hope, as a married woman, all the shit you went through, Todd, to get the motherfucker to marry your ass, and he finally did marry your ass despite your crazy ass mama, I would hope that you would be more inclined to sleeping with him than eating pussy. I'm just saying. Maybe you should keep your fantasies of having women to a minimum. And at the end of the day, the bottom line is this: Candy is not a lesbian. She's not. Candy is just a rebellious slut. There is no other way for me to say that. She's adventurous. She's willing to try anything. And eventually she got caught with her pants down. And that's what it built to lesbian gate. And I don't think that you should be talking about anybody, about Portia or anyone talking about how they disrupt you, because a few birdies have told me, and word on the street is that Todd Tucker loves to use your candy-coated products, and I'm not talking about the lubes or the creams. I'm just saying. Now, there is nothing wrong with men wanting to participate in anal play. A lot of married straight men are into anal play, and that's fine. I'm not dogging you on that. But please, stop pretending like you are so intertwined and into each other. Y'all being more fake than Kenya's husband. Please, stop with the pettiness. All that petty shit that you're trying to throw, you can actually sit down with Portia and have a real life conversation, and both of you make apologies to each other, because both of you need to apologize. It's not just Portia. At the end of the day, Portia is not failing. She is not going to rot in hell as much as you want her to. She is winning. She actually has career opportunities. She's in a play. What play have you written? Last time I saw, you can't even get a damn play to go on tour. Mrs. Hustler Hard. You wrote a play shading your own mama, and you couldn't even get that shit off the Broadway. So who are you to talk about business opportunities and what other people should be doing and not be doing? Portia is winning, honey. Get on the winning train, get off the petty train, and move on. Forgive. And by forgive, meaning forgive and forget. Don't say, I forgive you, but I will never forget. Because at the end of the day, what you're really trying to say is, I forgive you, but I'm going to remember you for all the shit that you did to me. That's bullshit. The more you hate her, the more she's going to keep winning. By forgive, you're going to have to forgive and forget. And when you do, forget it, period. I swear, you damn women are so damn petty to each other. I don't know why. Now on to our favorite housewife. Well, not my favorite housewife. I don't know if she's a favorite housewife to y'all, but Kenya. So, despite the fact that Kenya went through a very titanic relationship with Matthew, she broke up with Matthew and managed to snatch onto another man named Mark Daly. Now, we don't know much about Mark Daly except that he used to work in Wall Street. He is an entrepreneur. He has several businesses, and he loves to be discreet. Why? I don't know. But he was so discreet that he managed to snatch up Kenya and put a ring on her after less than 8 whole months. After 8 whole months, they decide to get married privately, without no cameras, without no other wives. She didn't even invite her need of a best friend, Cynthia, to the wedding. She invited her gay BFF and her Aunt Lori. She pretty much invited all the victims who were willing to support Kenya for all this bullshit instead of put her into a mental institution to seek help for her. But needless to say, she got married to a man in 8 months. Now, then she denied it. Then she put up the pictures. Now the sources, and by sources, probably Kenya's trade gay BFFs or people who know Kenya slightly, not intentionally, are saying that he doesn't want to join the show because it gives a bad reflection on the men. And I have something to say about that. I don't give a damn who you're married to or what you're married to. You can come on reality TV and still be respectable, still be intelligible, and still have your sense of pride. The problem is the husbands. Take away Greg Leaks, because Greg Leaks has never done this. That's the one thing I can say about Greg Leaks. Greg Leaks has managed to always stay away from the bullshit. But the problem is, if with husbands in the past, whether it be Todd-Enya, Patricia, or Apollo-Enya, and I call them by girl names because they act like bitches when they get on camera, is that when the shit hits the fan between the housewives, these hoes don't know how to just let the wives handle the situation. They have to get in and throw shade like the little bitches that they are and try to be relevant. And it doesn't help your situation. It doesn't help the wife situation. It just makes y'all look like fierceful bottom bitches. And we don't want to see that from the men. Y'all are husbands, not housewives. Admit it and move on. Now with Mark's situation, he's not even quoting this. These are sources. So I don't even know what his situation is. 2, according to the show, he's discreet and private. If that be the case, why marry the craziest woman in the group if you know that she's a reality TV star? You know that regardless if she's married or not, she's always going to find a reason to harm or seek other people. Why would you want to marry that? And what Kenya is trying to do, she's trying to be like Kelly Conway. She's trying to control the media. She's trying to control, don't fuck with me and my family. I'm not here for this. I'm happy. I'm married. Leave me alone. At the end of the day, there is a fine line between being a hater and hating on somebody. And nobody is hating on Kenya. We have reasons to hate Kenya more. And let's go over the reasons. She came on the show acting like a stupid bitch. She flirted with Phaedra's husband. She tried to come for Portia and got her ass knocked out. She went on Celebrity Apprentice and tried to make a mockery out of Vivica A. Fox, a real-life, hard-working actress. Failed miserably. Then she tried to destroy Nene's career. Failed miserably. Then she had a plot. Failed miserably. Then the African Prince. Failed miserably. Matthew. Failed miserably. Walter. Failed miserably. Everything that this crazy bitch has done on this show while holding a peach, she has failed miserably. And at the point, we no longer believe her. I have talked to several people, and they have all told me that every time that Kenya comes on the TV, they mute the TV when she talks because no one believes anything this bitch has to say, myself included. You don't get married to a man after 8 months. If your relationship survives 8 whole months, then that should be a blessing. You don't get married after 8 whole months. I wouldn't get married to a man if I was hanging on to him for 8 whole months. Come on, who does this? These are the antics of a stunt queen. Kenya Moore is a stunt queen, America. Don't fall for the bullshit. But y'all get mad at me when I report the bullshit. I don't understand it. Do not support the bullshit. Because the more you support the bullshit, the more ammunition you're giving for this bitch to rise. And on top of that, now she's saying to the blogs that she had a private wedding with friends and family. But, this is the but, she's planning on having a bigger wedding, I guess, next year in June. If you're married, if you have the marriage certificate, why have a bigger wedding? You want to know why? 2, 3 reasons. Andy Cohen, Real Housewives of Atlanta, money. She has those 3 things in her corner right now, and that's giving her ammunition. But at the same time, The more ammunition she puts out, the more reason we have not to believe her. Because I don't believe for a single minute that this man feels this way. And if he does feel this way, that's on you. That's your problem. You know damn well that Kenya Moore is a drama queen and a stunt queen all wrapped up in one package. So why would you want to be a part of that if you don't want to film? This show's not going to give a bad reputation on you. It'll give you a bad reputation if you come on the show and act like a bottom bitch like the rest of the husbands. But you can be on this show and be yourself and not step out of character, Mark. So if Mark should see this video, let me remind you of the woman that you married. You have married a crazy, pathetic, selfish, self-indulgent, horny, selfish, rude, nasty, sting sealer, selfish, stunt queen, female chauvinistic pig. That's the woman that you have married. Now, if you can roll with those punches, fine. If you like it, I love it. But please, don't deflect the show because you don't want to participate in the drama, because whether you like it or not, you are a part of the drama. And as long as you keep hiding away from the public, as long as you're trying to do things on the low and everything else, people are not going to understand you. I'm sorry. I truly believe that Mark is either a little bit crazy or in the midst of having a very deep homosexual panic. That's just how I feel. I'm not a hater. I don't like Kenya, but I have no reason to hate on anyone that low. This is my opinion, and I'm sticking to it until something proves to me that this marriage is legit. Sorry. Let's see. Nene. After 2 or 3 whole years, Nene decides to come back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. But her only intent is to blame Portia for everything. Like Portia is the reason for this whole franchise for falling apart. First of all, Nene, I have rocked with you for 10 whole years. I have seen you at your high, and I've seen you at your lowest point, but I've always supported you. Even when people tell me not to support you, I've always supported you. And I loved you. One of the reasons why I really love you is that you walked away from the drama when the show was already entering its lowest defect. And you held on to your money, you held on to your pride. I always respect you. But why are you coming back to the show when there's no need for you to come back? I honestly feel like you're either bored or you need more money. You want to blame Portia for lesbian gay. You want to blame her because she didn't listen to you. Just because somebody doesn't listen to you does not mean that they don't love you or they don't respect you. The truth of the matter is you did get into a fight with Kim. You did try to choke her. Portia put out the truth. Right now, Portia saw you as you being a hypocrite. Don't be a hypocrite to Portia, because that's what she's not feeling right now. And with all the shit you talk about, Dish Nation this and Dish Nation that, sweetheart, they talk about everybody. That's their fucking job. It's a gossip show. She's a journalist. Of course she's going to talk about you and everybody this. And you're not